Hello, everybody. Welcome to Truth Broadcasting. And I'm the host of this program, Mr. Truth There. This is the program that has the very real potential to clear up every brainwashed mind in the United States and potentially the world. However, cannot do that without your help. Please view these messages, listen attentively, like, share, if you subscribe if you haven't yet, and thank you to the new subscribers. Excuse me. Comment, please. All of these things help to get these messages circulated so that other people will be able to hear them. I apologize for not coming to you from a scenic outdoor area, but I have been working all day outdoors. Just went outside. Was going to do this outdoors, but the mosquitoes started wanting to attack me almost as soon as I went out. So I'm going to do this tonight indoors. The message that I want to bring is something that I recently learned from Pastor Chuck Baldwin. I'm not saying I learned this from him simply because he said this. I'm saying this because I really do believe that he proved to me with the scriptures that his interpretation is accurate. That the interpretation that he has given is God's interpretation. I have believed, as many millions of people still do, all my life, that Matthew 24 was speaking of the second coming of Christ. But I realize now that it was not speaking of the second coming of Christ. It's not. It was Christ foretelling the destruction of Jerusalem and the temple in Jerusalem of 70 AD. And there were quite a few scriptures in the Old Testament that foretold it, and it all came true in 70 AD when that happened. Every last bit of it. So my current dilemma personally is, if what I thought in Matthew was prophecy of Christ's second coming was not and isn't, I'm asking myself now, how much of the book of Revelation revolves around the second coming of Christ? I don't know anymore. I'm just being honest with you. I don't know anymore. I'm starting to wonder how much of the book of Revelation might be about 70 AD. I don't know anymore. I really don't know. At this point, the more I learn, it's really weird, and I'm surprised to hear myself say this, but the more I learn biblically at my age, I'm 53, the more questions that I have. The more I learn, the more questions I have. I don't have as many answers anywhere near as I once thought that I did. But one thing that I can say with confidence is that it really does appear to me that the destruction of Jerusalem of 70 AD and the destruction of that temple is repeating itself globally, repeating itself. And it really appears to me that much of the world is in the process of being destroyed, and a very large portion of the church body, which is the people, are also in the process of being destroyed by the enemy. 501c3 churches deliberately misinterpreting Romans 15. I've spoken to you about that previously, and they're doing it deliberately, absolutely deliberately. They are helping to get people to voluntarily mark themselves for death. They have betrayed their congregations all over the world, especially in this country. I don't know about everywhere else, but definitely here. Definitely here. So I just wanted to come on and share that with everyone, and also remind everyone to please pray for divine intervention. Not necessarily for the country, but I would definitely pray for divine intervention for your state, your city, definitely for your family. Personally, I'm praying for God to send a CME or a massive solar flare that wipes out all the communications and electricity everywhere in the world. Not just here, but everywhere. That's what I'm praying for. If it be His will, that is what I'm asking Him to do. As I've said before, then, once the dust settles, those who have survived and still remain will have the chance to start over and do things right the next time. Till next time, Mr. Truth there, signing out.